Hey, what's up, guys? This is Jesse with Yugioh Boston. I know I just did a post the other day with my Zoodiac deck profile, but I got some cards in the mail. I kind of went back to my original deck format with the additional cards that I just got. I'm super excited. I've been trying this deck out since I assembled it this afternoon. It's going so great. I'm super stoked to try this on Saturday night and really just give a guys a run for their money. Of course, I'm still missing a few cards. The next update I do, hopefully, I'll have about 6 other cards that I'm waiting to add to this deck, and you'll really understand why I'm doing the deck build that I am doing. But right now, I'm about 90% of the way there, so I'm really excited to show you this, guys, real quick. I'll make it short. I have less than 15 minutes. I won't go too much in depth with the cards we just talked about yesterday, of course, and then that'll leave us time to talk about the new cards I did add, why I did add them, or why I subtracted from certain other cards that you've seen from yesterday. So let's get to it. I'm going to start with the monsters, of course. Alright, starting with Zoodiac Rapier. 2 rapiers. It's on the ban list, so you can only have up to 2. But of course, you want to have 2 because the card's just broken. Even down to 2, the card is still broken in my opinion. Next, 3 Speed Droid Terratops and 1 Tonka Tomborg. Obviously, this card's broken. It's definitely my favorite to open with to get my MX Saber Invoker, work my way down to Coach King Giant Trainer, and get my +3 draw. Next on the list, I have 2 Kaijus. I had 2 Kaijus the other day, but this time I switched it up. Now I have 2 Gadaria, the Mystery Dust Kaiju. Please forgive me for butchering the name. So I put 2 of these particular ones in, and the reason being is they're a win attribute, which is really important, just to kind of help with the summoning material that I need, which you'll see when I'm talking about more in a few minutes. Next is 2 Zoodiac Thoroughblades. Yesterday you see me have 3. I went down to 2 for compensation of other cards that I needed. Going down to 2 really doesn't hurt me at all. I still have Tenki to help search for it if I do find myself needing it. Not too big of a deal. So down to 2. Still having 3. Of course, I have Zoodiac Whiptail. Of course, the card's just broken, especially the fact with it being attached to an XYZ monster. It gains the effect of banishing a monster that does battle with it after battle damage calculation. It's freaking awesome. Of course, I'm going to have 3 of that. Excuse me while I take a quick sip of water, guys. Okay, next, Coach Captain Bearman. Of course, you guys who had seen the other video, this is how I use Coach Captain Giant Trainer and get that 3+ draw. Last but not least, the new addition, Alistair the Invoker. I play 3 of them. For those who don't know, when you flip or normal summon Alistair the Invoker, it allows you to get a magic card called Invocation from your deck. Invocation is basically a polymerization instantly. It uses Alistair as one of the material and an attribute monster for the other material. You can take this attribute monster from your hand, from your graveyard, or from your opponent's graveyard, or from your field. So it's extremely easy to get the fusion monster materials that you need for a particular one, because you can use your opponent's graveyard for material too. Extremely awesome. Not to mention that when Alistair is in your hand, during your turn or your player's turn, you can discard it and add 1,000 attack points to your fusion monster instantly. Please excuse me, guys. I've been fighting off a cold. My throat is still got that raspy voice to it right now. And that's it for the monsters right now. I'm running at 5 minutes. I'll move right to the magic cards next. Okay, so for magic cards, starting with Twin Twisters, still running it at 2. Like I said, I felt 3 is crowded the other day when I posted. Next would be 2 Fire Formation Tensus, allowing me to have an additional normal summon of a Beast Warrior on my main phase. Extremely helpful. I went down to 2 Tenki instead of 3. Again, not a big deal that I did. I took one out for the compensation of other cards. And, I really haven't been having a problem going down to 2. Combinations have still been working fine for me. Dark Hole and Raigeki, like we said the other day, Dark Hole is not banned. You can play multiple. A lot of players are. It's just an all-around good card, especially when you go second. 3 Zoodiac Barrage. As we all know, Barrage can pop itself, and you can special summon a Zoodiac monster from your deck. A lot of people tend to forget too, if you have Formation Tensu or Tenki on the field and you play Barrage, you can pop that instead of your own Barrage. A lot of people just are so used to playing Barrage and popping itself, they forget they can pop other cards and utilize Barrage again the next turn. It's kind of funny. Next, I have 3 Magical Meltdown. And for those who don't know, although I do believe most people do, Magical Meltdown's a field card. You play Magical Meltdown, it automatically allows you to take Alistair, the Invoker, from your deck to your hand. You take Alistair from your hand, play it in attack mode, and it automatically allows you to pluck this card right here, Invocation, which is the next card we're going to talk about. You take Invocation, play it, destroy, you banish Alistair, and then you take a material monster from your hand, graveyard, opponent's graveyard, on the field, etc., etc. Place that monster in the graveyard, fusion summon one of your Invoker monsters. This card is beast. So, again, say you just have Magical Meltdown in your hand, you play this, draw Alistair, play him on the field, retrieve Invocation, play Invocation, banish Alistair, plus a monster from your field, graveyard, or opponent's graveyard for the other material you need to fusion summon one of the Invoker monsters, which you'll see momentarily. Awesome combination. Now the best part about Invocation here is that once this effect has taken place and it's done and this card is in your graveyard, you take the Alistair that you had to banish for the fusion and place it back in your hand. And then once this card's back in your hand, Invocation goes right back in your deck and it's recycled to use again later. So you have this back in your deck to use again later, and look at that, Alistair's already back in your hand to use. It's crazy. Now the second effect that Alistair has is that, again, you can discard it from your turn or your opponent's turn to give your fusion monster an extra 1,000 attack points. Very useful thing. Last but not least, for magic cards, Forbidden Callous, why not? Target a face-up monster. It gains 400 attack, but it loses its effect. It can really break the chain in your opponent's special summoning sometimes. At 8 minutes, let's go to the trap so I can get to the extra deck and end this video. 2 Lost Wind. I had 2 Lost Wind the other day when I posted. Still keep it that way. Target a special summon monster. Cuts his attack in half. Negates his effect. Mirror Force and Storming Mirror Force. No, the Storming didn't come in today, so I'm still stuck with the other Mirror Force. Torrential Tribute. Again, if anyone knows if Torrential Tribute works on special summon monsters too, please let me know. Or else I'll just find out Saturday night. Imperial Order. Negate spells. Pay 700 on standby phases. And 2 Solemn Strikes because, well, it's Solemn Strike. Okay, now for the extra deck. For the extra deck, I'm still running 1 Borbo. The other day I said I'd be willing to play 2, but I didn't know I was going to be putting to get the deck together like this today, so he stays at 1 to make room for what else I need. Still playing 2 Zoodiac Tiger Mordors. That makes it easy to recycle. Tiger Mordor really can come in clinch. I think Tiger Mordor is underrated sometimes because People don't realize that you have monsters in the graveyard and they can add attack power. Your opponents seem to forget that sometimes too, that you can recycle monsters to give additional attack points from your graveyard. And it's something I like to creep up on my opponents with because they overlook that fact quite often. Zoodiac Broad Bowl, pop your material, search a Beast Warrior from your deck, add it to your hand. Most people do Whiptail, as do I, but if it's a first turn basis and I got the Zoodiac Barrage in my hand, I'll search out Coach Bearman and get the 3-card draw from Coach King Giant Trainer. 2 Tridents, self-explanatory, pop a card, destroy face-up card on the field. Probably the best Zoodiac XYZ monster. Coach King Giant Trainer, of course that's for my 3-card draw combo with Coach Bearman. To play that, you need a Speed Droid and a Zoodiac Barrage, or a Speed Droid and a Tenki, a Tensu. So Speed Droid and Tensu, or Speed Droid and Zoodiac Barrage can get you the effect where you get Coach Captain Bearman and move into Coach King Giant Trainer and play a combination where you can draw 3. Daigusto Emerald. I've been playing myself today after establishing this deck, so I've been just using this card here as a proxy. But I do play 2 Daigusto Emerald. Mine should be in the mail literally any day. I just checked Amazon. It's about to be here. I'll definitely have it for the tournament Saturday night. But it definitely is 2 Daigusto Emeralds. After that, MX Saber Invoker. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do. MX Saber Invoker is just really good. I think I want to get 2 of them. I don't know. I think I might invest in other cards first. Or maybe see what's going on for trades on Saturday night. Or, check the guys on the Yugioh Boston page and, see what's up there. Because I think I need one more. Oh, shoot. I'm at 12 minutes. Okay, now for the big kahunas. The Invoker monsters. Invoked Megalancia. It requires you to banish Alistair and have an Earth monster. So I have 2 of them. Why? Because, my Zoodiacs are Earth monsters, so it's easy to have materials to summon him. He has no effect. He's just 3,000 attack. He's a beast. Invoked Mechaba. Invoke Mechaba, or Mechaba, rather. He's basically like an Ultimate Providence. You discard 1 card from your hand, and you can negate the effect and activation of a spell, trap, or monster depending on what you discard. Rajan is basically a Book of Moon. It sets a monster into defensive position. These, combined with Invocation, has been an awesome combination to this deck. Thank you for watching this video, guys. I hope you're excited about this as I am. I'll keep you posted. This is Boston Yu-Gi-Oh! Logging out.